Welcome to New England Crypto and East Coast Hardware. In today's video, we're going to be prepping for my second trip down to our new southern location in Virginia, getting the internet installed, and start setting things up for sales and mining. Let's dive right in. We're over at our event venue today that doubles as a home theater showroom, and as you guys can see, this place has been completely overrun by crypto mining hardware. We need to start going through this stuff, see what we want to keep, what we want to bring to Virginia, and what should just get listed for sale. If you see anything you're interested in, please let us know. I'll link the email down in the description below for anybody that's interested. And let me tell you, it's going to feel fantastic to get all of this hardware out of the event venue and down to Virginia. More about Virginia shortly. I think I'm going to grab that table over there, bring it over to here so that it's closer to there.
Let's take a minute to talk about why we made the decision to head south in order to grow East Coast hardware as well as make some cool new content for New England crypto. Both commercial and residential rent prices have gotten completely out of control the past few years. For example, shelter prices in New England jumped more than 6% from April 2024 to April 2025, outpacing national inflation. In New Hampshire, the median rent price for a two-bedroom is now almost $1,900 per month. Electricity is no better. Wholesale power prices in New England averaged $39.52 per megawatt hour in April 2025, up 61% from 2024. That's just not sustainable for running mining and hardware operations. So we headed south to chase realistic commercial rent prices and cheaper electricity. While we continue to look for warehouse space to expand our mining and hosting services, we've taken on a multi-room office space to have a home base down there for now. It's almost 700 miles from Rhode Island, just south of Roanoke, Virginia. I'm excited to get to spend more time down south.
All right, that took a little bit longer than I was expecting. There's probably a little bit more still hiding in there, but we got the bulk of it. We've got a PCSP server over here, one of the old Octominer ones with the RX 470s in it, a couple of Ice River miners, my Intel Arc GPU mining rig. Hopefully someday this thing's worth something. A couple of GPUs that Mrs. New England Crypto fixed for a client, need to be tested and sent back. CPU mining rig. Thinking about maybe switching this over to Vast or Salad. If you guys have used those platforms, please let me know how reliable it's been down in the comments. We just sold these Kef Audio speakers on eBay, so I gotta ship those out. Bunch of solo miners, probably keep those here. GPU mining rig frame with a bunch of accessories, definitely taking that with me. More accessories, everything you could need for GPU mining. Server power supplies, ATX power supplies. Got an L3 Plus here. 3D printed GPU holders. A couple of S9s I need to fix for a client. A couple of iPolo G1 minis that are definitely going to Virginia to run 24/7.
And a big old box of motherboards and GPUs. This box goes deep. Look at all these graphics cards.
And I can't forget the fan. Gonna need more fans. Lots of fans. Gonna need to exhaust lots of heat. All right, I'm running out of time over here and I'm getting wicked hot, so I'm gonna have to go through this stuff, load it up into the van tomorrow before the event that we're hosting. But I did want to show you guys, the theater room is looking much better again. Oh yeah, it's gonna feel real good to have this room back again. A lot easier to sell the speakers and such too. If we can go through it easier, get to it easier. I can organize it a little better than this too. Heck yeah. All right, off to my house. All right, we made it back to my house. It's a little bit later than expected. The wife hit me up. Apparently, something got messed up with the brakes in our F-150. So we had to bring that to the mechanic because I can't have the family being unsafe while I'm away going to Virginia. Stella cleaned the brand new Yeti cooler for me. Looks like she did a great job. Thank you, Stella. And the wife got all my lights set up for me for filming and for getting into the house. These are my GPUs and server cases that got sent back from Terra because they're not doing GPU hosting anymore. We're going to bring them in here, open everything up, and see which ones can be used with 110 at the new place in Virginia and which ones we need to keep here for 240. And my bad if I sound a little off or a little tired tonight. I am exhausted, but we're running out of time. I have to head to Virginia soon, so let's get these bad boys opened up and check them out. Alright, we got everything unboxed. The wife even came out and helped. We got the white GPU Risers R8 right here with the 4 3070s that were in it, and the Octominer X8 right here with 7 6700 XTs. Now we got to check these things out and see if the power supplies, the server power supplies, are able to run on 110 down at the Virginia location. Okay, let's check the Octominer first. Take a look here. Yep, 100 to 240 volts. Looks like this one's good to head south. Nice. And now let's check out the server power supplies in the GPU Risers R8. Oh yeah, I'm super familiar with these ones. 100 volt to 240 volt. These ones are good to head south too. Sweet! Whew, that was a little more work than expected, but isn't it always? It is humid AF here in New England. I bet it's going to be even worse down in Virginia. ASICs, GPUs, server cases, accessories. Man, we are stocked. We got stuff to do electrical if needed. We've got smart surge protectors so we can reset stuff remotely. I've got my bedroom, my bathroom, and my kitchen. Front seats loaded. Let's go. Virginia, here we come. Like and or subscribe on the way out, and we will see you on the next one.